and I'll give you a perfect example of one I just did. So I hope they don't mind me sharing this. That would be weird if they did mind, so I'm gonna do it anyway. I got a email from uh, Death Metal Pug YouTube channel. They said, "Hey Nate, I'll throw it up here on the screen. Hey Nate, would you be willing to write an opening riff for our Death Metal Pug YouTube channel for money?" I took out the number because they gave me significantly more than what I'm asking for, which you're welcome to do as well. We could use it in the opening of the show. Would it be okay to say it was written by you? Absolutely. So here's the prompt. We like most death metal: Cannibal Corpse, Blood Incantation, Dragged into Sunlight, Carcass, Black Dahlia Murder, Deicide, New and Old. You get the gist. So there's my prompt. I'm going to show you exactly what I did, and I'm going to talk over it so that nobody can like steal it or whatever, but also because it'll help you kind of understand what you're going to get if you ask for one of these. Okay, here we go. The bands they mentioned, I'm using my beloved Black Limba Dunnable with the EMG pickups. It's in drop A right now because I've been working on a Spirit Adrift song that is in drop A, actually, which there have been a couple. Yeah, it just seemed fitting for their request. So obviously I'm taking all the bands they mentioned, but my own preferences are going to come through clearly. So we have an intro here, which I think is kind of a little Nile and a little Ominous Circle from Portugal. Remember them? Intro, double kicker part. Same riff, basically, just double kicked out. Gotta hit him with a slammer. And then the Cannibal trills, you know. Yeah, and the outro almost kind of reminds me of like Metalocalypse or Death Clock or something. So yeah, I gave him a big intro with 3 guitars. I wanted to put that octave spooky thing on there. Kind of sounds like Nile a little bit. And then the double blaster part, you know, I think I threw some Morbid Angel harmonies in there. Took advantage of that 3rd guitar going down the middle. And yeah, I had to do like a slammer, ignorant mosh part that was kind of Cannibal, but kind of, they mentioned Black Dahlia too, so maybe a little bit more modern. When I do those like groove death metal parts, I can't help but for it to be a little bit wigged out. It's weird. Even the stuff I wrote for Gatecreeper, I'm like, damn, I think Chase might have mentioned it to me. Like, and some of this stuff's like kind of wigged out. It's not quite new, but it's, you know, it'll get you like bopping or whatever. But yeah, they mentioned Cannibal, so I had to do the little you know, index to pinky trills and stuff like that. And that was fun, man. It's really fun. I really enjoy doing it. So thanks to the Death Metal Pug guys, because I get to flex my gift, you know, or I don't know. That sounds kind of pretentious. My passion. That's what I like to do. I like to flex that muscle. I hadn't flexed my death metal muscle in a long time, so it's kind of cool to know that I still got it. It's still in there.